Shofu bringing you a PokeMoshPit battle against thesorkanist. I was streaming the other day and he accepted the battle, and let's just get right into it because I have a Heatran following me and I'm scared. He's going to lead with Ruth, his Machamp, and I'm going to lead with my Specs Heatran. I'm going to go straight for the Overheat, which is super overpowered, and it's definitely going to be overkill. It's going to be more than enough to kill his Machamp over there. And now I'm off to a great start, but he's going to bring in his Suicune, and I have no choice but to switch out, and I'm going to go to my own Suicune because that's all I have really that can take another Suicune. He goes for the Calm Mind. I thought that was fine because I thought I would be faster than him, but it turns out that he's offensive also, so he's going to go for the Hidden Power, and it's actually going to do quite a bit. It's going to do about half, a little bit more than half now that I see. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind of my own because I thought he would be a defensive Suicune, and I thought that I would be able to just kind of set up on him. But that's not the case. I'm going to go for my own Hidden Power after winning the Speed Tie. It's going to do about 30%, I'd say. He's going to go for another Calm Mind. That's fine because I'm just going to keep going for Hidden Power, trying to get as much damage as I possibly can on this thing before I get swept. And he's going to go for another Calm Mind. I'm going to hit him with another Hidden Power. And it's just going to be like this until he decides to kill me. The Hidden Power does about 20%, I'd say. And he's gonna win the next Speed Tie, and he's gonna go for a Hidden Power of his own, and it's gonna bring me down, but not quite kill me. I'm gonna be left with 43 HP, and I'm gonna go for a Hidden Power of my own, which isn't gonna do very much at all because he has 3 Calm Minds up. But I'm gonna go for another Hidden Power now, and he should be left at a good amount, which will allow me to kill him with another Pokemon. I win the Speed Tie, which is good, of course, because he went for Hidden Power also, and that Hidden Power is definitely going to take me out. So now I'm going to go out to my Jirachi, which is actually Expert Belted and not Choice Scarfed, like most Jirachis are nowadays. I'm going to go for the Iron Head. The plan was to go for Iron Head twice, so he would flinch twice, and then I could just finish him off with a Thunderbolt. So the first Iron Head worked, but the second Iron Head does not end up making him flinch, and plus 3 Surf is definitely going to be enough to take me out in one hit, especially since I'm naive and not hasty. But fortunately, my shenanigans were enough to get him low enough to where my Gengar will be able to kill him with a Shadow Ball. So I do just that, and now that Suicune is not a problem anymore. He's going to send out his Zapdos, and predicting the Thunderbolt, I'm going to go straight out to my Swampert, which is actually a special defensive Swampert. He goes for the Hidden Power. I thought it would be Grass, but I stayed in because I know I can take a couple of those. But his Hidden Power turns out not to be Grass, so I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to go and take this opportunity to set up my Stealth Rocks. He's going to switch out and go to his Celebi. But fortunately for me, I predicted to switch out because I knew that since he didn't have Hidden Power Grass, he'd be forced to switch out. So I go to my own Specs Heatran. But he predicts me to use a Fire move and goes to his own Heatran. And that's not good because he gets a Flash Fire boost from my Overheat, and I'm going to be forced to switch out again. So I switch out and go to Swampert because I know Swampert can take an Earth Power or a Fire Blast or anything that's not Hidden Power Grass. So he uses Earth Power, and it doesn't do very much at all because I'm special defensive. And predicting him to go to Celebi, I'm going to go straight for the Ice Beam because I knew he would switch out because he's probably choiced in some way. And it would have been nice to be switched to Zapdos into that, but that's fine too. Celebi will do just fine. I'm scared of him using the Grass type move, so I'm going to switch out and go to my Gengar. He's going to actually set up his Stealth Rock, so that's fine. I'm going to use this opportunity to use Substitute because I thought he would switch out, being scared of the Shadow Ball. But he actually goes for the Leech Seed, so I'm not sure if that was a misclick or just a bad prediction. But I'm going to be able to go for the Shadow Ball and kill his Celebi in one hit, so that is great because I'm now behind a sub, and I'll be able to hit whatever comes in. And he's going to bring in a Jirachi. I'm going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. His Jirachi actually outspeeds my Gengar, so that tells me that he's Scarfed right there. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. It's going to do quite a bit, more than half. And it gets the special defense trap, but that doesn't really matter because I'm going to switch out and go to my Swampert anyway because Swampert can obviously take a couple Iron Heads. And I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam, actually, predicting him to switch out because Iron Head doesn't really affect me at all. So me going for Ice Beam was my way of predicting him to switch out to, not Celebi, I just killed his Celebi, Zapdos. And since I see that he's not going to switch out, I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Cyclops, which will eat those Iron Heads for breakfast, like some Cheerios and Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is delicious. Anyway, So he goes for Iron Head. I flinch. Second Iron Head, I don't flinch, and I'm gonna go ahead and take out his Jirachi with the Earth Power. So things are looking great for me. I had to switch out here because I know his Heatran is probably faster than mine. I switch in my Swampert. He's gonna go for the Fire Blast, actually predicting me to switch out. So that was actually a pretty good prediction on his part. Despite that, the Fire Blast does absolutely nothing to Swampert. I'm gonna stay in and go for the Earthquake, and he's going to kill me with a critical hit, which was actually pretty huge because aside from my own Heatran, I don't really have anything to kill his Heatran. But now that I see he's locked in the Fire Blast, I'm gonna go for my Overheat, predicting him to switch into Zapdos. And I miss with Overheat, which was actually pretty big because the amount of leftovers he just gained will allow him to live one of my Overheats, because apparently the Zapdos is special defensive. He goes for the Thunderbolt, I survive. I go for the Overheat, and like I said before, because of the leftovers he just gained, he will be able to survive this Overheat, which means that he'll be able to kill my Heatran before I get to kill him, which means that I'm in big trouble now because I don't really have anything that can kill his Heatran. My Gengar, of course, can kill his Heatran, but the only problem with that is that his Heatran is Scarfed, so that's not a viable option right now. And I kill his Zapdos with a Shadow Ball, and he's going to be able to kill my Gengar with a Dragon Pulse, which was a huge mistake on his part because my last Pokemon is a Celebi, which he hasn't seen yet. And now that he is locked into Dragon Pulse, I'll be able to stall his Heatran out. And I fast forwarded this part because it's very, very long and tedious. Basically what I'm going to do is just go for Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm is the only move I have that can even damage the thing, because my other move is Hidden Power Fire, which is exactly why I switched from Hidden Power Fire to Earth Power after this battle. And basically I'm just going to have to try and stall him out and make him be forced to use Struggle. And I'm just going to wear his HP down with Leaf Storms, and I'm going to keep recovering, and it's just going to be long and blah 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 blah. Eventually I will win this battle, and you guys will be happy and cheer for me and all that good stuff. So yeah, Leaf Storm's doing absolutely no damage because of the 4x resistance. And that right there was his last Dragon Pulse, so he'll now kill himself with a Struggle. And that was a good game, thesorkanist, and make sure you subscribe to the PokeMoshPit, me, and just everybody, and deuces.